Pink Jeep Tours in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee offers an unforgettable way to explore the stunning Smoky Mountains. When you climb aboard a custom open-air pink Jeep Wrangler with one of their certified adventure guides, you can experience the history and magic of the Smoky Mountains in a whole new way. Welcome to the show. Today I'm joined by Tom McCabe, brand ambassador for Pink Jeep Tours. Tom, thank you so much for being a guest on my show today.
Thank you for asking me.
Yeah, I really appreciate you coming all the way over here, basically from across the street, really. So I just want to jump right into this.
Okay.
Listen, first of all, those Jeeps are my favorite color, pink.
Thank you.
Purple, I love purple as well. But the pink, just love that.
Yes.
So tell our viewers who might not know, what is Pink Jeep Tours?
Well, Pink Jeep Tours, I'll tell you how it started.
Okay.
So a gentleman by the name of Mr. Don Pratt, he lived in Long Beach, California in the 50s, and he was a musician, and he was also a land developer. So his wife and him, her name was Elsie, they moved to Sedona, Arizona, which is about an hour and a half north of Phoenix. And during that time, there was probably about 2,500 people who lived there. It wasn't even on the map. So he was trying to sell properties in a area called Broken Arrow, and he would take his clients out there, give them a great tour, show them some properties, and hopefully they would buy the darn properties. But that wasn't happening very much, but they sure loved the tours. So him and Elsie went on vacation with some of the money they made from their Jeep tours, and they went to Royal Hawaiian Hotel in Honolulu, and everything there is pink. They got Jeeps pink, with canopies pink, they got the towels, even the hotel. Oh, wow. And that's when Miss Elsie said, honey, I've got an idea. So in 1960, he started Pink Jeep Tours.
Wow, that's fascinating. I love that.
Yes.
I love that. You know, I'm glad Miss Elsie was the brains behind the operation.
Exactly.
So I love that. So, you know, they're so recognizable because they're literally everywhere. I mean, they're everywhere around here. And when I come in, because, you know, I live in Newport, when I come in, I come all the way down Teaster and turn right there.
Yep.
Right there at the corner, at,
yes.
you know, Wares Valley. And there they are. And every week I look at them, I'm like, I love those pink Jeeps.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, it's just when you see them, you're like, there's Pink Jeep Tours. So,
yes.
So I'm glad that you told us the story behind that, because that was going to be my next question. But you offer several different packages, and we'll get to each one of those. You offer like Kate's Cove, you offer Roaring Fork.
Yes.
And the Foothills Parkway.
Uh-huh.
Man, that's beautiful down here.
Oh, yes, yes. That parkway opened up in 2019. And then the Kate's Cove, we just started that.
Oh, wow.
So we have a total of 5 tours now. The Roaring Fork, Newfound Gap, Foothills Parkway, Cades Cove, and we go to Elkmont.
Yeah, forgot about that.
And anywhere from 2.5 to 4.5, 5 hours because of Cades Cove.
Yeah, I was going to say the Cades Cove one is the longest, and I can certainly understand that because, listen, I went through there a few years ago. Listen, when you're local, you tend not to do all the things.
Yes.
But I went through there, I think it was 2016, and it took us almost all day.
All it
because
takes is
you
a
got
bear.
the people. Yeah, that's it. People see an animal, they jump out, everybody's doing pictures and selfies, and I'm like,
yes.
Come on, let's get back in the car. Let's go.
You sound like a local.
Yeah, so I can see why, you know, that's the longest. But now you've added one more as well, that if you're a guest at the Dreammore or the new lodge of Dolly's Lodge, that you can take that one. Tell the viewers what that's all about.
Well, that one is, I think it's going to be about an hour and a half. Actually, our GM, Kevin Parrish, he's over there right now getting that all finalized.
Okay.
Yes,
Good,
yes.
Good. So which one is the most popular?
The most popular right now is the Roaring Fork.
Is it really?
It is. And we actually have a bear counter at work. So, because that's where most people see bears. And that's what people really want to do, is go into the park and see a black bear.
Yeah, that's what they want. Oh, listen, when all they have to do is go up in Gatlinburg at the candy shops.
Go to a garbage can and just wait.
Yeah, and I love that the tours are affordable too, because I was thinking, you know, when I was looking at it all, which I've looked at them before, but when I was looking at it, I thought, okay, let's say I want to take my vehicle and go out for 4.5 hours or even 3 hours. By the time I buy gas and do the wear and tear on my car, because you have to include your oil, your tire, you know, all the things. I mean, it's going to be a lot more than that. And so...
And plus, you're going into the park and you don't even know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time, 2/3 of our population in this country can get in a car and get here in one day. And they do it. Yeah. So dad's driving, kids are in the back looking at their phones. This is a great place. So now that we're owned by the Hershon Enterprise Company, they're a family-owned entertainment company. We got 11,000 employees.
Wow.
They lead with love.
Yeah.
They're all about family and unity, and we just want to bring families closer together and try to create some memories worth repeating. You know.
I love that too, because listen, I'm glad you mentioned like Dad driving. When you're the driver, because I've had family come down here and I've had to bring them out and stuff. When you're the driver, you have to pay attention to traffic.
Exactly.
You can't look around and have fun and see all the things that you can as a passenger. And so I'm so glad that you guys offer that, because even Dad or Mom can, have fun too, and they don't have to worry about driving. So it really is relaxing for them too.
And they're learning what they're seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I love that. So what is I was going to say what's your busiest season, but I'm sure it's summer.
Well, of course, July and October. So we're getting ready for fall, and that's when we take everyone out to see the beautiful leaves changing. Because we go all the way up to Newfound Gap. So that's where it starts. Yeah. And as the fall goes, it keeps coming down the mountain. It's beautiful. It's
beautiful here. Yes. It really is. Do you have plans to add any more other than the new dolly
As
thing?
of right now, no.
Oh, okay.
We have 12 Jeeps in the fleet.
Wow.
So we've got to keep them constantly safe and ready to go.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to stick with the 5.
Yeah, that's good. What I was going to say too, you guys, if you plan on doing this, make reservations, because you sell out. They book up quickly.
Yes.
I have paid attention on the website like for the last several months, and I've watched it, and they really do. They go quick.
Oh, yeah.
Reservations aren't mandatory, but...
Right. We do have a lot of walk-ins.
But...
But most of the time, it's probably not going to be at the time that you want in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also read, listen, your website is a wealth of knowledge on there. And I love the FAQ section. That tells you, if you guys want to know anything about this, go to the website, the frequently asked questions. That tells you what to wear, like the best time of day to take a tour, which is in the morning.
Yep. Or at sunset.
Oh, or at sunset. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, it tells you everything on there. Do you ever have people come to the office, though, and still have questions like...
Oh, sure. And we'll have the lady come in with her stilettos on, and we're like, that's not going to work today. I'm sorry.
No, because I did read, like, wear comfortable shoes, wear comfortable clothing, bring a jacket.
And bring water.
Yeah.
We have filling stations, and we also sell water, but there's no water on the Jeep.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, but like I said, that the FAQ section is just worth its weight in gold.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whoever put that together really thought of everything, and I like the way it said, like, no pets. I mean, like, and if somebody is physically, maybe like physically disabled a tad, it's going to be hard for them. I mean, you can still go.
Right.
But you just have to.
And we'll put somebody in a front seat if they have back issues or anything. Because some of our tours, at the end of our tour in the park, then we have our off-road trail called... the bear track. Show you how those Jeeps really work.
Yeah, so I love that. I mean, I love that you have everything covered. You guys have really thought about everybody, every person as an individual, what they might be challenged with, because some of us do have challenges when we do things, you know. I'm not as young as I used to be. I told my friend today at lunch, I said, my mind still thinks I can do a cartwheel watching the gymnastics on the Olympics, but my body's like, no, you can't.
Exactly.
So I'm glad that that you have on there what to bring, what to wear, what to expect.
Yes.
It really does.
And restroom breaks, we do get out at certain spots, so there will be restroom breaks too as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that. So I want to ask you before we close, who has been, if you can share this, your most famous or your most memorable person that's come?
That's come here or at Pink Jeep?
Pink Jeep. Here.
We've had, let's see. Well, I'm not a big wrestling guy, the World Wrestling Federation. Well, some wrestlers have come in and gone on tour with us. We had Joan Rivers.
Wow.
Back in the day, come to Sedona. Robert Downey Jr. Wow. We have a lot of sports figures who come. And our Jeeps, we hold up to 7 to 9 people. And let's say you had a group, we do a lot of bachelorette parties. So if you had 15 girls, then you go out in 2 Jeeps. It's just great fun.
I'm glad you mentioned Sedona, because you're not just here in the Smoky Mountains.
No.
You're in Las Vegas, Sedona, Branson, name some other places.
So we're in Sedona, Las Vegas, the Grand Canyon. And then we opened up here in 2018, and then we opened up recently 2 years ago in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah. I
Which
love
is
that.
the home of Hershey Enterprise.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you're everywhere. So, you know, the pink Jeeps, if I go to Arizona, I'm going to see some pink Jeeps.
Yep,
I
yep.
love that. So, listen, I want to thank you for taking time out to come over here this evening and tell us all about the pink Jeep tour. So,
You bet. You
Yeah.
bet. And we are open all year round.
oh, okay.
And in the wintertime, when it's really slow and really cold, we're heated Jeeps too.
Oh, good.
Yes,
That's good
yes.
to know. So you don't have the doors off.
No, and I do want the people to know that we have a great relationship with not only the national forests that we run through, but also the national parks. And a portion of every single person's dollar we get goes back into the parks or to the national
Oh,
forest.
that's good to know.
Yes,
That's good to
yes.
know. We want to take care of our mountains, our parks and
Exactly,
stuff. Yeah.
exactly.
Really want to take care of that.
And, we are a national park, but that's the problem. You can't park anywhere.
Yeah.
So why not get on a pink Jeep tour and come out, and we're going to show you and tell you about everything and enjoy your day with us.
Yeah, let somebody else do the driving.
Exactly.
I love that. Let somebody else do the driving. That should be your motto.
Yes, yes.
Well, listen, thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
over. So,
I appreciate it.
thank you guys for watching. And the next time you're down here in Pigeon Forge, hop on a pink Jeep. You'll love it. You won't be sorry. And we will include the website on the screen at the end of the show. And remember to always dream big, because big dreams do come true.